Hey friend, this is Rick Renner, and today I'm in New York City, flying to Chicago with Denise for a meeting that we're getting ready to do. Then we're quickly going to turn around and go back home to Moscow. But this morning I wanted to share a verse with you from Proverbs 17, verse 3. It says, "The refining pot is for silver, the furnace is for gold, but the Lord tries the hearts." Very interesting, because silver, gold, that's metal. The heart is flesh. These don't seem to be in the same category, but let's look at it for a moment. Silver is a very soft metal, and the refining pot is for silver. You put it into a pot, you put it into the flames, you cook it, and it's very easy to melt silver, and all the impurities come to the surface so you can scrape them off, and you're done with silver. Gold is a different issue. Gold takes more fire. You got to put it into the furnace. It's not enough just to put it into the refining pot. You got to put it into the furnace and cook that gold until it brings the impurities to the top. You've got to cook it again and cook it again multiple times. You got to keep turning up the flame in order to bring the impurities to the surface. That's the way you deal with silver. That's the way you deal with gold. But the Lord tries the heart, which means the refining pot and the furnace is not enough to expose the impurities in the human heart. Only God can expose those impurities. That's why David prayed so often and said, "Lord, try me, search me, show me if there be any wicked way in me." And you know, the Bible says very clearly that every man is right in his own eyes. But when the Lord allows events to come into our life, that cooks us, so to speak. It causes our hearts to be exposed. Only then do we really see what needs to change in us. I'm not talking about something evil. It may be a conflict that's happened in a relationship. Rather than say, that person is so bad, maybe you need to say, wait a minute. Is the Lord using this to reveal something in my heart? Is the Lord trying my heart to show me what needs to be removed? Maybe it's something in your finances. Maybe it's something at your work or something at the place where you worship. Something has happened, a conflict. Only God knows the various tests that we all go through in life. But I'll tell you what, if we respond properly to a test, we will find that God reveals those things in our character that need to be changed. And He's the only one that can really reveal it to us. Oh, the silver pot, that can change silver. The furnace can expose gold. But only God can really deal with the heart. And so today, if you're going through a test, it's part of life. You just can't avoid tests. They're going to happen regardless of where they come from. It's going to happen. Rather than ignore it and shut your eyes to it, maybe you ought to say, "Lord, I haven't done all of this, not all my fault. But what about it is my fault? And what are you trying to reveal to me about me that needs to change? What impurities have come to the surface of my soul through this event?" And if you'll respond correctly, this will be a very soul-cleansing event in your life. And you probably won't have to go through it again. So, think about that today.